Character design is provided by Demon Artie. Be sure to check her out over on her social media platforms. Links to her Twitter and Instagram are going to be in the description down below. Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sen.
15 PCA.
Native 454.
Be sure to check us out over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. So we finally got a trailer for Kevin Smith's Masters of the Universe Revelations. And there's a lot of stuff going around about this, and just from the trailer, that's all we'll talk about other things after the trailer, but the trailer by itself, animation's fantastic. He-Man is ridiculously buff, looks badass. Skeletor looks super cool. The fighting and action look tight. I don't know. You can't complain about the trailer.
Would you say textbook He-Man?
Yeah,
perfectly.
That's exactly what He-Man's supposed to be.
Yeah.
At least you can tell it's people that know the character and they're playing to his strengths.
So what did you think of the song? I need a hero.
I liked it. I thought it was classic.
And it's old too.
It's old.
It's an old song from the 80s.
Very old, yeah.
40 years.
I know.
My
40 years.
God.
If I had a complaint, I wish Mark Hamill sounded like the original Skeletor. It bothers me.
I know.
Does.
My only
it
complaint
does.
is that Skeletor sounds like Mark Hamill.
Yes.
There's no real
I want
change.
He-Man. I want that kind of voice,
Even
you
just
know?
a little bit of that.
Nothing,
Like,
none of
tiny.
that.
Yeah,
None of that.
It's just Mark Hamill doing a voice.
Yeah, and Mark Hamill's a talented
Oh, it's amazing,
actor,
but
they did he kind of like, I think if that's what the director wanted, it was the wrong choice.
It's he'll do a fantastic job, but he doesn't have that.
I like that.
He doesn't have the goofiness.
Oh,
No.
you make him poop? I love that.
It's so funny that like a voice like that would take a character, but it does. Like whenever I
Well, it
hear,
just made him iconic. I mean, that's Skeletor.
Whenever I hear Skeletor, even though he's talking like this, I just imagine him talking like that. in my mind.
exactly.
All I know is when Prince Adam says, "I have the power," and he turns into He-Man, he like pulls his like cape off, and you see him like, "Guy, I gotta go back to the gym. I gotta get back in there."
What I liked about it too is that it was fantastical and it was like mystical because he had sparklies on him and stuff, like which is kind of weird, but it was still good though. I liked it.
But it makes sense.
Yes.
And again, my gosh, you look at this animation art style. This is what we want. And I mean, this is, I hope, the future of my favorite cartoons. I want this. I don't want crappy sausage face and bad low animation. I don't.
The animation is story-wise, we see a bunch of action. There's giant war going. We got Man at Arms. We got all the dudes we know. We get freaking
Cyclops.
Battle Cat, Cyclops. And then the magic looked cool. Oracle was doing like a big protection spell. It looked freaking tight.
Yeah, but I think Oracle's supposed to be a mess up, but this one he looks like cool. Like he actually knows how to do his magic right.
He's trying right.
Yeah.
He's trying, yeah.
The sources looked amazing. She looked great. Evil Lynn and Tila were
Tila.
fighting. Okay, so all this is great. Love every last minute of it. Now let's talk about the stuff outside of it. There's all this talk about this. Everyone keeps saying this trailer is literally the first episode, and then He-Man disappears,
I hope not.
and then it's the Tila show after that. But why show a trailer like this just to freaking lie to that would be such a bad move.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it would. It would be. And again, you're like you said, you're putting us in a false sense. Like, oh, it's the He-Man show. It's not.
But it is called Masters of the Universe,
Yeah.
not He-Man in the Master of the Universe. It's called Masters of the Universe
That's true,
Revelations.
too.
And this is where it sucks because if you do something like this, you would almost want to pump the brakes and be like, we need to fix this because if this is going to be the Tila show, people are going to be pissed.
If it was going to be the Tila show, the trailer should have been more slow. Oh, there was a great battle between, the legendary hero He-Man and Skeletor, but he's been lost to the ages, and it shows Tila, like, looking through catacombs and stuff. Oh, okay, it's the Tila show. But why make the trailer this way if it isn't going to be a He-Man show?
What I would have done is do this He-Man, and then Tila could have had a sideshow. That would have been nice, like her own show.
A spin-off after
Yeah,
this,
where
yeah.
she goes to another part of Eternia or whatever to do her own adventures.
Because that worries me. It's funny. Everything about the show itself is good, but everything outside of it, I'm like, I don't like this.
Because if that's everyone keeps touting that, oh, they're just faking you out, they're faking you out. Well, we'll find out when it comes out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give it a shot.
But the thing about Kevin Smith, that will prove that he's a liar, and he's never been a liar before. Not to this
But
degree.
it's so weird because then Kevin Smith just put out a tweet. I'll try to find it. But someone's asking him, is the show going to be woke? By woke, if you mean strong, independent women, it gets its woke then. Kevin, you're not a dummy. If Kevin was some blithering old man, and he, what the heck is woke? Like he didn't know what that meant, he knows exactly what it means. Why play games with the fans?
Just let us know.
Kevin, do not play games with the fans, and he's playing games. And that's giving me a very odd, eerie feeling that this is going to be mega lesbians. He-Man's going to be shown to be what he did was wrong. And if you would have listened to Tila, things would have been perfect. I got that dread.
No, I'm worrying about that. First episode's going to be amazing, and then it's going to go downhill from there.
That's everyone saying that's going to be this giant war. And then the whole thing where He-Man disappears, and then whatever.
Yeah.
And he never to come back. That's just ridiculous. Why? They're gonna do like he's just gone. I mean, that's so stupid.
But him and Tila have a son.
I know.
Hero. I guess that they're gonna just throw that out the window because she.
Retcon now. I hope not. I really don't. I like that storyline. I like He-Man being part of his own show. It would be the drop off first episode would be so high, and then no one would watch.
Because what gets me even more mad is the fact they're showing He-Man a lot. If he's only one episode, to me that shows okay. Well, we know that's great, but we're not going to give you that. That's what it almost feels like. Like, haha, we're not going to give you that. No, don't do that to me. The rest of the series.
I'm just worried because why wouldn't Kevin Smith say, "Hey, watch the show and find out"? Instead of this, if you mean it by this, why are you doing these games? Why are you playing games, Kevin? Don't play games with me. You ain't that guy. Don't be that guy.
I like Kevin Smith, but this could really, really kind of ruin the way I see Kevin Smith if this turns out to be that. It really will. And I like Kevin Smith, but man, I can't, guy. That's ridiculous.
That would just be the ultimate betrayal. That'd be like making a show about James Bond and he gets killed in the first,
No. James Bond does all these cool things and then he gets killed after the first episode. That's what that's like.
Yeah.
Well, what?
They would be so remiss to make this trailer this way, and then it turns out to be the Tila show from episodes 2 on.
That would be weird. That would be...
But here's the thing. I don't mind that happening. Like, okay, beginning it's He-Man. Then this is a limited series, right? So I don't even know how many episodes.
I don't know episodes either.
Probably less than 5. Then like 3 episodes of Tila finding He-Man. He-Man comes back, and he comes back and wins the day. I wouldn't mind that.
But is that going to happen, though?
I don't know.
That's it. I was going to say that if he can come back, but if he doesn't come back, that's going to really suck. Another thing's gonna suck, and this is a Netflix thing. They're gonna put all the episodes out.
Yeah, and everyone's gonna last episode and spoil everything.
I know that's.
And we're a once a week kind of guys.
Well, we'll still review it, but I'll review it with Crimson. But I'm like, I don't know. That's.
We'll see.
Definitely, and again, it'll be once a week, and that's the way I'm gonna do it. And I don't care what anyone says.
Exactly.
But I'm hopeful. But the way that they're talking, and then the interviews, and how he was praising She-Ra and everything that it did, and we don't have the freedom like they did. Kevin, what are you talking about? But
the freedom to be awful?
But Kevin has the ability to, he knows what side of the lawn to mow.
Yeah.
Of course he's going to kiss ass. He's not going to be like, that show sucked. There's no way he was going to say that.
Yeah.
But the freedom just to completely obliterate some characters and just to push sexuality over everything else, no, that's not a good thing, Kevin.
No. Well, I would have said it goes, she was a different take, but we're going in another direction.
We want the classic show that I remember.
Could you say that?
We're going to the direction where it's actually going to be good.
No, you're not going to say that, but I mean, you could just say we're going to that's how you say it.
Yeah, you be nice about it. But you don't have to kiss butt.
But he's kissing butt.
Because he's a Hollywood guy.
Yeah.
Please, Kevin, don't F this up.
I know Kevin Smith from the 90s would never mess it up, but I don't know about Kevin Smith in 2021.
I don't know. Gotta be woke.
Yep.
If by woke you mean strong women. Yeah, that's exactly what they meant, Kevin. You figured it out. Come on, why play games?
Yeah, because She-Ra wasn't popular in the 80s.
That's another thing. Is that going to even be part of this?
No.
But why wouldn't he? He knows of his sister. And if He-Man went missing, the first person I would go looking for would be his sister.
I know, but they just... cartoon-wise, the animation-wise, they don't mesh.
That's why, but it can't be Noel's.
No,
that'd be hilarious. She completely looks different.
That's like, you have to understand, guys, like, that whole thing with She-Ra and Osimi, you guys gotta let it go. It's over.
Dead.
It's dead.
It's never getting another series. It's never getting a movie. And I don't know why they don't just make more comics. That's nice and simple, and they can hire a good artist. I don't know why they don't do that.
Or just make novels.
Or literally, they want nothing to do with it.
They
that was so bad for them.
I don't know. But yeah, just hoping, fingers crossed.
That's all we can do.
Crimson's in here. Thanks for watching the video. Remember, you can contact us on any of the social media platforms in the description down below. And while you're here, be sure to click on one of the videos over on the right.